this video I'm going to explain the difference between a good player and an average player, and it's a fundamental difference. If you ever want to be a good player, if you can't make this transition, then you're never going to be able to become a good player. So what's the fundamental difference? The difference between a good player and an average player is a good player has moved on from just hitting the ball. So how everyone first starts is exactly the same. So we have, when we first start, and if you've ever seen a beginner play, and we've all played it, okay, is we start off with a ball and we have a club and have a target. Normally we've got a friend or something that's over here is helping us, all right? So everyone first starts the same way. They grab hold of this golf club in any way, they sort of stand like this, okay, and then they go, right, I've got to hit the ball, because that's the most important thing. So they go like this and they go, miss. Okay, and so they go, oh God, I just missed. All right, so they set up for their next shot and they go, right, I just got to hit that ball, got to hit that ball, got to hit that ball. And they go, miss. And they go, oh, geez. And the person over here is getting really self-conscious. They're going, oh, gee, I hope they hit the ball, because we really want to experience what golf is. So they go like this and they go, miss. And then they go, miss again. All right, and so they keep going until eventually they're so fearful of missing the ball that eventually what will happen is they just go and hit one. All right, and they top it. And the person over here that's helping them says, great shot, well done, because they're actually really trying to be encouraging. So behaviour is a function of a consequence. So essentially what is rewarded is repeated. So if I stand here and I just have a shot and I just hit the ball and someone says well done to me, that's what I'm going to keep repeating. So inherently what problem with golf is we all start the same way. We just want to hit it. We just don't want to miss, because you feel fairly self-conscious when you miss. So from a swing point of view, the majority of amateur golfers haven't moved on from just hitting the ball. So we see it all the time, is they get up over on the first tee and they stand up here and they have this whack and they go, oh, where'd the ball go? Okay, they're only interested in what the ball does. They're not interested in whether the swing was good or bad. They're only interested in whether they hit the ball or where the ball's actually gone. And you see it all the time. Most people slice it for a reason. So what's the difference between a good player to an average player? Well, a good player has moved on from just hitting the ball. So the ball in this case is not my target. Realistically, I don't care whether I hit the ball, because I know I'm going to, because I'm a golf pro. So from a swing point of view, I'm now not working on just hitting the ball. I want to make the ball go to the target. So for that to happen, whatever shot I want to play, I need to produce a swing. So I'm going to have a practice swing. I'm going to swing back to here and I say, yeah, I've done that right at that point. As I come through, I'm going to stay here and I say, yeah, I've done it right at this point. All right, so this is wrong. I'm in the wrong position. I don't care whether the ball works. It doesn't actually matter. It's about doing the motion correctly. So the difference between good players and average players is good players moved on from hitting the ball. We've moved into the yes, is the swing right or wrong? So if I have a practice swing, I should be able to tell whether I've done my swing right or wrong, and they're just basic checkpoints. The number of people that I ask when they do a practice swing, have you done that right or wrong? And they say, yeah, it feels good. I say, great, fantastic. What did you do though? And they actually have no idea. So most amateur golfers have no idea whether they've done the swing right or wrong, because they're only working on the ball. So if you have a practice swing, how do you know? Because you haven't actually got a ball to tell you. So a good player will work on their checkpoints. I'll do this and this. This on the way back, this on the way through. At the end of the swing, I'll be in this position. So consistency of that thing is what everyone wants. If you do not do the same thing every time, how do you expect to be consistent? The ball is the effect. So the basic law of the universe is cause and effect. What I do, backhand through to a finished position, makes the ball work. If you don't do the same thing every time, it's never going to work. So from a swing point of view, good players can stand here. I can say, yes, I've done it right there. Yes, I've done it right here. At the end of the swing, repeat it and say, well, the ball works because I did my swing correctly. So ultimately, focus on the motion rather than the result of the ball. Have a practice swing. Tell me what your checkpoints are. Tell me whether you've done it right or wrong, because that's what good players can do.